Use these two foundational time management principles to live an incredible life. Hey friends, Noah Hammond here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about time management. And I hope there's enough time for it. So, I want to get into two principles, two mindsets that I think will really just take your time management understanding to a new level, will allow you to have a much more carefree, organized, and sustainable life. Because the bottom line is that when you are not properly managing your time, your life is unsustainable. You will get stressed out. You will get burnt out. You will not get enough done. You will do all of these things that don't sustain in the long term and don't lead to an ultimately happy, productive, fulfilling life. So time management is something that is critical to bring your attention to, and today we're going to talk about two core concepts. So, number one, the number one foundational principle of time management is to know your purpose. Whether that be in business, whether that be in life, whether that be in your relationships, you need to know your purpose in the major areas of your life so that you can make a commitment to staying true to that purpose. So for example, I know that inside of my relationships, my commitment is to intimacy, is to deepening my connection, is to deepening my connection with myself, is to developing my communication, all of those types of things. So when an opportunity arises inside of the relationships area of my life to do something that doesn't serve any parts of my purpose, I know that that is something that is going to leave me feeling ultimately unsatisfied with the usage of my time and will not benefit me to my highest good. So if you break it out, it doesn't even have to be inside of each different area. Break out the overarching purpose or desire for how you want to live your life. Do you want to be constantly learning and financially free and always exercising and always eating right? Like, what do you want your life to look like? And then what events do or do not fit into that paradigm? That is the core foundation of time management. A lot of people end up with not enough time for things because they overcommit to things that don't truly serve them. So they end up at this thing because, oh, I should help out that friend for some reason I didn't actually think about, I just went with it. And oh, I ended up over here because, I don't know, I think the boss wanted me to, I wasn't really sure. And then I did this, and I don't have enough time to connect with my kids, right? And it's like, well, if you got clear that what was truly important to you was to have time to connect with your kids, you would have more clearly decided on whether or not to do those different things. And you would have been able to stand inside your integrity for how you want your life to look and what you will and will not do with your time. So get clear on how you want your life to look, what's really important to you, and then take a stand for that. Take an unwavering stand for that, because time is your most valuable resource. It's the only thing that there is truly a limited supply of here in this experience on planet Earth. All right, so you only have a certain amount of time, so manage it like it's gold. It's more valuable than gold. So that is mindset number one. Now, principle number two, which definitely helps and relates to principle number one, is that there are really 6 major areas of your life that you should assess how much time you're spending in each in order to uncover imbalances that you might currently have. This is going to help you recognize where you're spending too much or too little time, and is going to help you over time, if you track it, create the balanced life, the proper time management that you're truly looking for. So the 6 different areas that you want to focus on, and you can add more or less. This is just one person's concept of what life looks like. But the 6 different areas include your income generation, your self-care or your recharging, your relationships, your service out in the world, how you make an impact, your creative expression, and your self-development. So with those 6 areas in mind, make a pie chart, draw a circle on a piece of paper, and label off the pie chart with percentages of how much time you're spending in each of those areas of your life. This is an exercise that was recommended to me again by Dr. David Gruder, and by doing this exercise, I saw where I was out of balance in my life and where I was missing. Like my creative expression was way too small. Just creative expression for creative expression's sake, not for any other purpose. And I literally was just hardly doing that at all. So use this exercise to see where you're out of balance and to make new commitments to how to get back into balance. And that is also going to feed into the first mindset we talked about deciding what you want your life to look like. So now in these 6 areas, you'll see where you're out of balance, what you'd like to have it look like instead, and then you can make a commitment to that and take a stand for that. And these are the foundational principles of time management. You have to know what you want your time to be used for before you can manage it. So now that you know those things, I invite you to decide, to take action, to do these things and decide what you want your life to look like and how you can take a stand for it. And you're going to see a whole new level of lightness enter your life as the rush leaves it, as the frantic overwhelm leaves it, and you finally get into the balance that you consciously decide for yourself. So I invite you to do that exercise. I also invite you to comment below and let me know if this was helpful to you, if you're going to do the exercise, if you already did the exercise, if you had an aha moment, if a light bulb went off, bing, please let me know. And as always, please like the video if you liked it. It helps more people see them. Please subscribe to the channel. Please check me out on Facebook. And please check out my video tomorrow. See you soon.